Hey guys, I'm Steven and welcome back to Point A Adventures. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the all-new 2024 BMW i4. And we're going to decide, is this the ultimate electric driving machine? Now, we've owned this car for about 6 months now, so I think we're qualified to tell you what we like and what we dislike about this vehicle. But before we get into all that, I want to thank everyone so much who's been subscribing to Point A Adventures. And if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. First off, let me say that I am a BMW guy. I've always been drawn to the looks of the BMW, especially when it comes to the front ends. And I think that this i4 follows right along the line with some of the great looking BMWs of the past. And I also really love this oversized kidney grille. Now this grille has been a little bit of a controversy amongst BMW fans, but for me, it's what first drew me to the 4 Series. Once inside, you really do feel surrounded by luxury and technology, especially with these beautiful brown cognac seats. The i4's spacious interior is a high point, with premium materials and cutting-edge technology that make driving it super comfortable. The latest iDrive system with its curved display has a fairly straightforward interface for navigation and entertainment. It's been pretty easy to figure out and use, although it has done a few buggy things on occasion, like having a hard time connecting to my iPhone or always choosing my wife's CarPlay even when I'm the one driving and we're using my keys to operate the vehicle. But aside from that, I'm very happy with the tech, very happy with the interior, very happy with the comfort of the BMW i4. The BMW i4 comes in a few different variations, but this one is the rear-wheel drive single motor option. It makes about 335 horsepower and it's extremely torquey. You know what they say, you buy the horsepower, but you drive the torque. And when you're behind the wheel of this i4 and you push down the pedal, especially when you're in sport mode, you're going to feel what that torque is like. It feels extremely peppy, extremely powerful, yet very planted and stuck to the road. The other thing that I love about driving this is it's so quiet. So when you're in the cockpit, especially when you're coming home from a long day of work, it's just a very relaxing experience. Now, because this is an all-electric vehicle, we have to discuss the elephant in the room, and that, of course, is range. Now, this BMW i4 has a range of about 300 miles when it's fully charged, and that's pretty good. Actually, it's great if all you're doing is going to and from work, going to get groceries, running errands, keeping things locally. When it becomes a problem for me is during a road trip. So when you're on a road trip in this car, you have to find a charging station on the app. Usually these charging stations are more out of the way than a gas station. Once you get to that charging station, sometimes you have to wait for a charger to become available. And then once you plug in, you have about 20 or 30 minutes for the car to get back to a full charge. These charging stations are also located in the parking lots of a lot of big box stores. So what ends up happening is you walk around the store for about 20 or 30 minutes. And you can end up walking out of that store with about 50 or 100 bucks worth of stuff that you didn't really need in the first place. So for me, around town, this is a great vehicle. It means you never have to stop at the gas station, but on a long distance trip, it is a little problematic. Now, because this is a hatchback of sorts, it is kind of practical. When you remove this and you fold the seats down, you can fit a lot of cargo in this back area. Plus, you have little cargo nets on each side to keep smaller things secure. So when it comes to storage space, I wouldn't discount the BMW i4. The BMW i4 is a compelling option for the tech-savvy driver who's looking for something that's arguably more environmentally friendly. It certainly doesn't lack on style or that classic BMW driving experience that you've come to love with all the gasoline models. But for us, going full electric has been a little bit of a challenge. After all, this is Point A Adventures. We love a road trip and we like getting into all types of adventures. So I'm not real sure how much longer we'll be holding on to this BMW i4. So the question is, What are we going to replace it with? Well, we're going to need something that's bigger, more powerful, more space, and has the ability to tow. So keep watching Point A Adventures to see what we end up with and what kind of adventures we're going to get into. And remember, please like this video, share, and subscribe to Point A Adventures. That's going to help us grow and keep putting out amazing adventure-based content.